So anyway, welcome back to Communities, Coins and Banknotes, and today we are doing a video on Filipino coins. So we're going to do the current coins, and in 2017 these were the coins that were in circulation. Now one that I'm missing is the 1 centimo, which is the same size as the 5 centimo, but it doesn't have a hole in it. So that is pretty much, you probably would not have used these with a current exchange rate, roughly about 40 PISO, 1 Australian dollar, probably about 60 to 1 US dollar. I would say centimos probably are not used in circulation. Even for the Philippines, it's low valued coinage. So in 2017 they issued new coins. So they issued all of these are in steel, or various nickel plated steel, and they issued a 5 centimo, a 25. You can see they skipped the 10. They did issue a 1, but once again I don't have that denomination. They issued a new 1 PISO, which is similar in size to the previous one. They issued a nickel plated steel 5 PISO, just a little bit smaller than the previous coin that was issued in, I think it's brass, nickel brass. They had a bimetal 10 PISO, but they also changed that to a nickel plated. And also they issued, starting from 2019, a bimetal 20 PISO coin, but they also use an actual banknote for that denomination as well. Although it's the old series, the new polymer series doesn't have a 20 PISO. So like previous series, Philippines seems to overlap about 5 years with the printing of the old and new series, and then the new series all of a sudden just demonetized. So the 5 centimo, which is this small, so we have a representation of the actual Filipino flag in the stars. So this is the sun with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 rays. And that represents the 8 provinces that rebelled against Spain. And we have 3 5-pointed stars, and they represent Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, so the largest islands in the Philippines. Probably also the points represent different islands around it. Republic of Filipinas, we have the date up here. Here's the mint mark with the Philippines mint. So this is incuse, that's excuse. So that means that this will be worn down a lot quicker than that. But these probably don't circulate that well. And I have one from 2018, 2019. And there's also other variations you can find on Lumistar. So it's reeded. And on this side we have the old emblem of the central bank. In 2023 they changed it to a bird. And this is the crown flower, and we have the name in Tagalog, which is the national language of the Philippines. So quite, I actually like this series. It's one of my favorite Filipino series. Okay, the 20 centimo is the same thing, but it seems here, in between, in the 5, this part here, they seem to be having a problem with it. And it looks like it's been chipped away. But when you make these coins, you engrave the high points, and for this point it would have all been engraved here. So this has been engraved, and this is what's left. So on these coins you can look at Filipinas. So it looks like there's been either doubling or something. Okay, I can see doubling on that, but also die cracks. So this is actually being used, and it's probably been re-engraved, and it's also starting to break. So that's that coin. So this one's early in the die's use. This is quite later. And on the other side of this coin, we Catmon of the genus Delenia. So this is the actual flower for it. And here we have the emblem of the Philippines. And this one is, okay, the actual mint mark is down below. Okay, the 1 peso has Mr. Rizzo, And he's also on the previous. He's been on all 1 peso coins and even on the banknote. So this is just a standard thing. They keep him on the actual coin or banknote. So this one has 2 different places you can find for the mint mark. So we have it all the way down below, and we also have it halfway up, so roughly where his portrait ends there. And also you can find some in which Philippines starts at P or Philippines starts at I. So that's on the 2018. So, and also this is interrupted milling. And on this side we have a orchid, waling waling, and it's part of the Vanda genus of plants. -5 PISO, which I've only got the round version, has 2 versions. Another one with a 9-sided, which is more like the Australian 50-cent coin. And that was changed because people seem to use this one as the 10 PISO. And what you can see, it's also micro printing. It says Republica Filipinos behind the 5 and PISO. And this one has Andreas Bonifacio, and it's still circulating, so it's still legal tender. Once again, we have the mint mark down here, the date up here, and we have the Republic. And on this side, we have Taya Buck. So that's part of the Strongylodon genus, or jade vine in English. And we have the seal. Once again, kind of micro lettering. So this is to counter counterfeiting. The exchange rate, this is worth about 13 Australian cents, or roughly, I think about 9 US cents. And the next coin we have is the 10 PISO. So this is also round, but it's distinguished from the 5 PISO in being rated, and it's also lettered as well. And that is very interesting, I just found that out. So that's what you need to look for on these coins. And these haven't been minted since 2020, so this is the last year of minting so far. But I don't expect them to last because 2020 obviously we had the cough. So basically a lot of the coins probably from that and previous years have been bulked up. And on this side we have Kappa. Obviously this is either dye fill or dye degradation, and that is in the Medinilla genus. It looks like it's a hand type of fruit, so that's the actual plant. So I quite like that. And then we have the highest denomination, which is probably not too common because this coin is actually a bit expensive. You'll probably be paying at least 10 Australian dollars. And you can see the actual stamping goes over the metal. Once again, we've got micro printing. This is 2020 again, but the last year minting of this coin is 2021. We have Manuel Quezon, Republic Filipino, so it's a little bit of a different design than these coins here. So we have no milling on this side. We have bank, central bank, so BSP upside down the other way as well, no milling. And on this side we have Milad, which is Sophifora. Okay, there is no English name, so just use it as that. And also we have the Philippines Malacaning, can't even say it. Anyway, it's palace, looks like it's probably the central, probably the Parliament House, or maybe the President's building. I haven't read anything about it. Anyway, so these are the coins you're going to be finding in the Philippines. So we've got 5, we've got 25. So the reverses of the coins are actually nice. So you've got a 5, 25, 1 peso, 5 peso, 10 peso, and a 20 peso coin. And my favourite is the 10 peso. Anyway, hope this helped you with your coins and banknotes. Let me know which is your favourite of this series. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time.